Patience. Why is it people can't really wait to do things or get things like they once were able to do? As humans, years ago, we had to wait for things to grow or wait for things to be delivered or wait for someone to arrive without really knowing where they were or where they were up to in the journey. Nowadays, you need some sort of instant gratification to know that the Amazon delivery is coming in the next 3 minutes and you can wait outside to get a new pair of secateurs so you can snip your rose bushes. But if you can learn to be a little bit more patient, you're probably going to have a more fulfilling life. The first step to patience is to slow down and think about the purpose. Why is it you want something to be occurring so quickly? A lot of the time, there's no need for it. You don't really need a meal instantaneously in the next 10 seconds, like some sort of rustler burger where you're getting really agitated because there's 10 seconds left to go in the microwave. If you think ahead and you're thinking you want a quality meal and some sort of basic sustenance and nutrition, you can plan ahead and make the steps, and you realize the purpose of your stress isn't really there. The second point is to think about before you react, pause and consider why you're getting so stressed about something. Do you really need something to occur instantaneously? Or is it just some sort of false level of expectation that you've built up in your own mind? Like you can't wait 5 minutes to buy a train ticket or something like that because you're some sort of emperor of the universe. If you just pause and contemplate, you could even have a little bit of a time to ponder over your life while you're waiting for the queue to die down. The third point is to measure progress in weeks, not in moments. Sometimes people make no real progress, even though they're getting stressed about having to wait 2 seconds for something that's absolutely nonsensical. But often, if we look back over weeks or months, we realize that those instantaneous bits of gratification actually didn't get us anywhere any quicker in the long run anyway. So if you think about things more long term, your worries about getting things done in seconds don't really exist. The fourth point is to think about patience, generosity. A lot of the time, your desire to get things done quickly aren't other people's desires. So they're not going to make any sort of special allowance to get things done particularly quick for you. And if you can bear in mind that other people have more pressing matters, you can be more generous to their time, which ultimately makes you feel a little bit more zen and better about yourself. Be a little bit more generous, be willing to give a little bit more time, and then people will ultimately be able to appreciate that. And the final point is treat waiting as a degree of training. The more you can wait, the more patience you can raw dog something on a plane somewhere, the more balanced you are in your life and the more de-stressed you become. You can train every day to be able to wait a little bit longer for something, and things don't need to be fulfilled absolutely instantaneously. So to go over those 5 points again about patience, slow things down and think about the purpose. Pause before reacting like some sort of crazy cat. Measure your progress in weeks, not in instant moments. Practice some sort of generosity with other people's time and treat waiting like some sort of training. And if you follow those fairly simple processes, your ability to be more patient is going to be greatly improved.